for some shoes, only worn once. I was running from them boys and I fucked them up. Made your bitch fall in love, only fucked her once. Me and bro boxing, we in stats going punch for punch.
Right now, you're locked into On the Come Up with the one and only CMC Guapo. What you saying, my dog?
What up, though? What up, though?
Yo, man, you know, I recently joined the coalitions and, you know, that's how I've kind of come onto your stuff, man. And I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe, dog. You know, first I want to know, man, where does CMC Guapo come from, man?
CMC stands for crushing my competition. And Guapo, you know, I just like money. Originally, my name was just Guapo, but I was having a discrepancy because, you know, it's a lot of Guapos. So to make myself my own, I had to come up with something. So I didn't want to change Guapo because that was actually my name. So I just threw the CMC in the front.
Yo, man. So tell me, where did music come about for you, man? Like, how did you get into music? Like, where did the whole inspiration for you start spitting bars come about?
I got a cousin that's a year older than me. He taught me how to rap when I was like 7, you know, so I've been rapping for a long time, like knowing how to rap. But when I was probably like out of high school, like probably like 19, 20, I started like taking it more serious where I started going to the studios and stuff like that. Once I really was like really passionate about it, like I knew this was what I wanted to do. I had got this beat from Helliva, like the biggest producer in Detroit. If you're not familiar with him, he made the Fresh Day Out for T Grizzly. So I went and got a beat from him, and I got a song called Trenches. T Grizzly auntie had slid in my DM, and you know she wanted to work with me, and I made World Star in about probably like 4 months of rapping. So once I made World Star, I kind of figured I was onto something, so I just kept going with it.
Yo, man, well, you're booming, man. You know, I got to say about your sound, man, you know, there's so many different styles, you're fucking with, you know what I mean? Like, have we seen, you know, Guapo at its finest, man? Is there more to come?
No, man, it's a lot more to come. It's like, man, I'm like, really, see, with me and my sound, it's like discovering animals or like pieces of the ocean, you know? Like, you feel like you made it as far as you made it, but then it's more that you ain't never seen before. And that's just like with fans that been my fans from day one. I feel like I'm elevating my style right now. You know, I'm elevating as an artist, as a person, you know? So with that being said, I'm putting it into my music. I'm trying different stuff. I done seen stuff now, you know, like, cause I've been doing this for a little while now. So with my travels and meeting people and stories and stuff like that. So, you know, like I'm incorporating all that into my music now. So no, we actually just tip of the iceberg right now. We just getting started.
Yo, man, the plane's just jetting off, man. The plane's jetting off.
Most definitely.
Let's talk about flight mileage, man, because that's doing numbers right now. You know, it's a hot joint. And, you know, I got to say, it's got like for me, it's got like a West Coast vibe to it as well, man. A bit of a West Coast swing to it. You know,
West Coast?
West Coast, yeah. It's got that, you know what I mean? That kind of like, just that vibe to it, man. Tell me, where did flight mileage come about, man?
I was having a conversation with my homeboy, and like during the pandemic, I was traveling a lot. So I would go everywhere, like anywhere that I thought I wanted to go, like, you know, and I would start moving and grooving, you know. And he was basically saying, I got a bad habit of not pulling out my phone in the moment. You know, like I do a lot of stuff, but I don't catch anything on the camera. So he was like, you should just make a song about what you've been on, and you know what I'm saying. And for a lot of people, the Detroit and the Bay Area got like a similar sound. So it's like, I guess it depends on who you asking and who had it first.
Yeah.
But so that's where that came about. But my man's like basically make a Detroit style song. You from Detroit, you gotta talk crazy, you know, and that's what it is. So, you know, when I get in my Detroit bag, I'm talking crazy and talking spicy, you know, like I'm going crazy, you know, like I'm about to talk my stuff.
Yo, did you think the track was gonna do the numbers it's doing right now?
Not at all. Not at all. I ain't gonna cap to you because, like, see, I'm from Detroit, but I don't really do like a lot of Detroit style songs. You know, like as you can tell, like I'm everywhere with it. So this was actually the first Detroit style song I actually released. So in my whole 4 years of rapping, this is my actual first Detroit song. And I was surprised. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm still surprised. Like it's moving and grooving in like other places that ain't Detroit. So it's like I'm proud of it though. Like even though it was unexpected, I'm proud of the progression for sure.
Yo, man, it's definitely, man. It's a bot, man. It's a bot, man. It's a piece.
Appreciate
and you know, and you know what I like, man, is that this, you know, I'm trying to make you out as an artist and I can't, in the sense of, yo, this guy's really got different levels, because I was listening to Roll, and that's a vibe, man. Underrated vibe, I must say, but like it's a vibe. And I'm thinking, yo, this guy, yo, man, this guy's got vibes, man. So like musically now, growing up in a household when you was a kid, man, what kind of music was you around?
When I was a kid, I used to, my uncle, I got an uncle that's a couple years older than me. He was a Cash Money fan. So I grew up listening to a lot of Cash Money. You know, my pops put me hip to like Life Jennings. So that gave me like that soulfulness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from that way. You feel me? So like, it's not going to always be like Flight Mileage, because I'm telling you what I go through on a daily basis. So I had good days and bads, you know? And that's the thing. Like, a lot of my music is just based off how I feel and what life gave to me, you know? And like with styles, like I intentionally try not to get put in a box, you know, because I want to be a great. And I feel like if you're going to be a great, like if I was the best basketball player in the world, just because I could shoot good, if I can't dunk and I can't steal and I can't pass, I'm only a good shooter. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to know, like, it's not a genre that I don't feel like I can touch, because like, I feel like I'm an all around great artist, you know, and I want the world to see that. So I'm trying to display my talents in every genre so that everyone can know, like, you can't just write me off as just a Detroit rapper.
How hard was it getting off the ground, man, your music, getting that first jump start?
I mean, I want to say it's hard. I mean, it was hard because I was doing everything out of my own pocket by myself. So that was the thing. And then I didn't have like no real money. I had a job, you know, so it was hard. I always had a talent that was bigger than my pockets. And that's what made me start making music later than I feel like I would have, because I didn't want to say I couldn't chance it, but it was like, I just knew I couldn't afford to make the videos look the way I wanted to, or because like, as you could tell, my sound is like universal. So, you know, in my mind, every time I listen to the song, every time I come up with a new video concept or something, I couldn't afford to do that at the time. But I got a lot of love, though. I could say that, like, in the streets, I was selling mixtapes for $5 a piece. I was burning them individually myself. So I could say, like, on the underground level, I got a lot of love, and I get a lot of love for people like that see my grind and my consistency. But to get to where I plan on going and where I want to be is hard. It was not a walk in the park like I thought it was going to be. Like, being that I could rap, I thought I was just going to rap, make a song, and blow up. And I've been working at it for the last 4 years now. So, you know, it wasn't as easy. And I'm starting to see progression now. But it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, for sure.
No, man. You talk about working, man. Like, what was working like, man, and making music? That must be frustrating as hell, man.
Well, it was, but it wasn't, because at the time I was actually homeless at the time.
All right.
So I always knew how to cook. So all my jobs for the most part was a lot of cooking jobs. So I knew I would be able to feed myself, you know. And basically I used to take my work checks and pay for studio time while I was sleeping in my car. You know, like, eventually things got better, but, you know, at the time, that's what it was. And I always seen myself blowing up, you know, like, I'm willing to risk the biscuit, you know, like, it might not be promised today, but I feel like if I quit today, who knows what tomorrow would have brought, you know? So that's how I keep progressing and how I keep going in my journey with this, you know, just because, like, I slept in my car for this, you know, like, I can't see no other way of but a happy ending, you know?
Yo, man, man's putting up some serious sacrifices there, dog. Like,
yeah.
When did you start seeing the progression now, man, in the industry, man? Like, in terms of actually start making networks with DJs and, you know, industry professionals?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like during the pandemic last year, I started moving around more, but that was on my, like, more free will, not like doing shows or nothing like that, but actually like going places. And when I'm in Cali, I'm tapping in with a couple artists in Cali. Or if I go to Atlanta, I'm tapping in with the DJs and, you know what I'm saying, people that I know out there. Or you know what I'm saying? So over the last 6, 7, 8 months, I started really making a big stride, like big steps, you know what I'm saying? No more baby steps. Like, we jumping out here. We out here with the DJs. When I go to different cities, I take merch with me and I'm out there passing out hands-on, like, myself. Like, hey, this is me right here. I got face masks. I got T-shirts. I got flash drives, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Stickers I'm putting up, and I'm doing that myself. I'm still taking the old school way about it, because I guess, you know, it's not everybody road to success is not the same for you or for me, you know. And until the day I actually get to where I feel like I'm going, I'm trying anything that work.
So, man, you're working day and night, yo.
Yeah, all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, right now, during the day, when I'm not doing nothing during the day, like, you know, I got a daughter. So when I'm not in daddy mode, I'm in the studio. And at night, when I'm not on daddy mode, I'm in the clubs promoting. I'm linking up with other DJs. I'm going out to events that's popping in the city. You know what I'm saying? So keeping my name relevant. And then, you know, like, I show love to people with expectations of, you know, like, you gonna remember me later, you know, like, so that's what it is.
How many times are you walking up the clubs, would you say, a month, like, or a week?
A week. On a good week, I'd probably say at least 10 times. Like, I probably try to get like 2 clubs a night, but that's on a good week. You know what I'm saying? Some weeks it don't go like that. You know, in Detroit and Michigan, we got bad weather. You feel me? So like, if it's raining, that's gonna probably dictate if I'm going out or not. You know, like, it's starting to snow, so you know it's colder outside now. So you know, a lot of people not out as much right now. You know, this is like the in the house weather for real. So right now it's a little slower, but I still out here, you know what I'm saying, putting my name in the hat though.
What kind of cities are you walking up? Is it mainly your hometown, or you venturing out?
No, I've been everywhere. Like recently, I most recently just came back from Philly. I was out there with Gilly, you know, off $1 million worth of game. I was out there with him. I met a couple of the state property guys, you know, out in Philly, just, you know, networking. I've been to Tennessee, messing with the coalition out there. Atlanta, messing with the coalition and the ATL Top 20 out there. I met a couple of artists out in Atlanta, like upcoming and bigger name artists, you know, producers. That's my biggest thing. When I go to your city, I'm trying to go to the studio, you know, and if a big name producer want to work with you, I'm a workhorse. So I ain't about to get sleepy. I'm not shy. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to work like right now, you know, and I'm a workaholic. So like, if you won't get tired, I won't get tired either, you know?
No, man. So now you're hitting up the cities, man. What's the response been like, man, when you seeing the crowd audience, man? Are they fucking with your shit?
Yeah, man, it's beautiful, bro, because it's like, I'm from Detroit, you know, like, and being from Detroit, before the Detroit artists that's popping right now, before they had their wave, it was a big time when like people used to be like, Detroit music is offbeat. So like a lot of people didn't like it, or like they be like, that flow, they didn't like the cadence, however, you know, the beat, people didn't like the beats or not. So for Flight Mileage in particular, like, it's a humbling feeling because I'm from Detroit. Like, I'm repping my city regardless of what song I came out with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still from Detroit, you know? So for them to show me that love, it'd be beautiful. And then even not with Flight Mileage, but like my other songs, it's still beautiful as an artist because it's like, that's all I ever wanted, you know what I'm saying? All I need is a listener to tell another listener to listen, and word of mouth is, you know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty in it in myself. And then the fact that I feel like I'm out here busting my ass, you know what I'm saying? For real, literally. So it's just beautiful to see like the progression, and you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm moving and people know me when I go somewhere or something like that. Like, I can't really explain the feeling, but as an artist, like, that's all I ever wanted, you know?
So you can say you kind of like feeling the progression, and it's not like you're looking back and thinking, man, shit ain't happening. No,
I definitely sit back every day and be just thankful for the fact that I do see the progression and I'm having progression. So no, like, man, it's a blessing for real.
Yo, man, you're talking about touching down with the coalition, man. Have you done one of the New Music Mondays out in Atlanta?
Yeah, I did New Music Monday in Atlanta. I did New Music in Tennessee. I did New Music in Philly. I did it here in Detroit. Yeah, I'm tapped in with the coalition, like, because I believe that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can help me make it bigger than I want to be, because you're going to be somewhere I'm not going to be, you know? Like, whether it's a party, a wedding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who my fans is. Like, I ain't just saying, like, oh, only be American fans, or only be all girls, or only all dudes. Like, no, man, if you like music and you like my music, yeah. And I feel like I need the DJ to reach people I can't, you know, like, and that's why I feel like it's important for me to build relationships with the DJs, because like I said, like, they are your voice when you're not in that room. And I respect the DJs because I know how important they is to me and my success so far. So
yeah, apart from hustling yourself, then, like, are you moving with anyone? You got anyone that you can rely on, that you just working off your own back?
Yeah, like right now, you know, I got a partnership, MCF, Money Come First Entertainment. You know, it's basically, man, you know, I got a couple of homeboys that really they really see the vision now. So now it's like, go Guap, we got you. And, you know, with that being said, you know, like, now it's like the load was taken off my back to where now we making bigger moves because it's a budget, or now we making bigger moves because, like, the connections is there. So now I'm making bigger moves, you know. So it goes to the theory, you know, like when I first started, people was like, once you build a team, you're gonna make it, you know, and I'm building my team around me, like, you know, like manager, PR, you know, I got a cameraman, I got multiple producers that I have relationships with now, you know what I'm saying? And all of that goes into doing good business and having good relationships, because those people you're gonna need to get to the next level.
For real. So do you own all your masters?
Yeah. Yep.
No fucking about there then, man.
Yeah, I own everything right now. I'm OG,
Yeah.
OG independent. You feel me?
I feel you, man. How important is the independence? What would it take to sign to a label? Do you think you'd ever do it?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I wouldn't say I'm jumping on it, like, because I know how much we done put in so far, like on the independent scale. But if the numbers make sense and it's going to be a real machine behind me, to where, because I watched this interview from Snoop Dogg in the Breakfast Club probably like a week ago, and he was saying it's cool to be independent, but the machine is what makes you global. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not making these other type of genre songs, whether it be Afro beat, UK drill, country rock, however other things that's other than hip hop. I'm not doing that just so I could be boxed in as a hip hop artist. So if the numbers make sense and stuff, like, I want to be an icon. I want to be as big as I believe I could be, and the only way I can see is if I try. So yeah, I'll go for it. As long as I ain't gotta, you know, do nothing drastic or be locked in for forever. Yeah, I'm down. If it makes sense, you know.
Yo, I hear you, man. So music-wise, man, like, what kind of shit you working on right now, man?
I'm wrapping up the album. I got an album dropping in January, February. I still ain't got the date yet, but it's called Blessing. You know, that's my daughter's name, Blessing. You know, it's a blessing to be doing this. It's a blessing, you know, every day you wake up. So Blessing is the name of the album. I gotta, like, this particular album I'm gonna do all me by myself, but I'm only doing that because, like I said, over the last 2 years, just curating music, I done developed so many different sounds and so many different swags. And I want you to know, like, I'm versatile, and you're going to see it, because now I'm giving you free range, everything of me. Like, you're going to get a rock song, you're going to get an Afro beat, UK drill, you know what I'm saying, Detroit rap, melodic rapping, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get struggle songs, rich songs, you're going to get it all, because I feel like it ain't all good, but it ain't all bad, you know what I'm saying? And I got to let you know both. If you want to follow the journey, I got to let you know what it is. So, you know, me, myself, I put my personal problems in my songs and everything, because at the end of the day, it's still me. I ain't gonna lie to you now. You know, like, gotta be real with you if you're gonna be real with me. So that's how I feel.
Fucking real talk, man. You know, your music, man, what do you want people to take when they listen to your albums and just everything that you make, man? What do you want to take from your legacy, your music?
As an artist,
yeah, man,
I want them to understand, like, I'm from Detroit, you know, so if for you to even give me a proper listen, or like you gave me a fair chance, I appreciate it, you know. But at the same time, I want you to know, like, I really enjoy and love making music. Like, it's not really about the money, but the money gonna come, you know. Like, it's not about the money. I really, like, if I was broke and nobody knew who I was, and I would still be making songs, you know, because, like, my heart doing that. But as a person, I want you to understand, like, even though I'm a rapper now, I want you to understand, because my music tell you the adjustment. Like, I wouldn't say I was like, you see, I could talk. I'm an outspoken person, but to an extent, like, if I rock with you or not. If I don't rock with you, I normally be closed off until we develop that relationship. So I wouldn't say I'm shy, but I'm just observing, you know. And I want you to know that I'm a regular person, though. Like, I go through problems just like you, like, because if you like me, it's the reason you like me. And maybe because I keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I first came out with Trenches, I was talking about being broke. It wasn't flight mileage when I first came out, you know, like, I didn't have a chain when I first came out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you watch my progression, you would know, like, before the dreads, we was out here broke. I told you when I first started making my music, like, I was homeless. So a lot of my earlier songs, I was making those and still sleeping in my car with the hopes of doing something. So I want you to see my progression. I want you to see how bad I want it. Like, even when I took time off to get myself together mentally and physically, like, I wanted you to know, like, I was still working on the music, you know, like, and this is what I came up with. So I want my fans and fans that's going to become fans of me, new people that never heard me, I just want you to see my relentlessness, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I really, really, really want this, and I'm good at it, you know?
Yo, man. You know, it sounds to me like, you know, through your struggles and all the rest of it, man, just your pure hustle of just sleeping from cars, you know, holding out the jobs to pay for the music, man. Would you say the music is what kept you alive and kept your spirit alive?
Definitely. Cause like, man, every time, like me, myself personally, I thought about not doing music a lot. And before I actually started, I was a million people telling me you should do it. You know, like I had like my homeboys, females rock with, you know, teachers. I always had people telling me to rap, but it's like, man, like I said, I was always broke. And when you ain't got like no big homie and nothing like that, you can't really just do stuff like you want to and expect great results. You know what I'm saying? So it took time, and nobody could understand that until the vision started to be like what it is now. Like when I was saying I'm gonna do this, nobody seen it. You know what I'm saying? Well, a couple people did, but those that seen it is around, and those that didn't jumped off the boat a long time ago when it wasn't going as fast as they wanted it to. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm just being consistent with it in itself, because like, you know, like it's not promised, but I know that I can do it if I work hard, you know?
Yo, for real. Who do you want to work with in the industry, man?
Hey, man, you know, it's crazy. I'm down to work with any and everybody, but my special favorites, I want to work with Andre 3000 from Outkast, Jhené Aiko, Drake. I do want to do a song with Eminem, because a lot of people in Detroit don't have a song with Eminem. So that'll be beautiful right there. And now I start to listen to like different people. Like I like Burna Boy. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a song with Burna Boy and Wizkid. I like Stormzy too. I want to do a song with Stormzy too. Like Dave. Like I'm starting to listen to, like, I want to be big. So I really want to do songs with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to shy away from nobody. Like, I feel like if we both rappers is a competition, because it's like basketball. You know what I'm saying? We both could be good, but it's only one Jordan and it's only one Kobe. It's only one LeBron, and it's a lot of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you do get a verse from me, I'm going hard. I'm never letting up, you know? And it's not personal. It's just like, it's for the love of the game. But yeah, and Lil Wayne too. I want to do a song with Lil Wayne just because, like, he considered the best rapper alive, and he was in my generation, you know? And I feel like even though he not what he was, I feel like if I can do a song with Lil Wayne, I made it no matter what nobody told me.
Man, you know, talking about your music, you know, obviously there are some names you drop in there, like, you know, it shows me the broad like range of like your knowledge of music and that. How familiar are like out here then with the UK then, man? Because, you know, you're talking about Dave and Stormzy. Obviously you've fucked with the some of the UK sounds then.
Yeah, man, I've been listening to Stormzy and Dave for like probably like a couple months now. Cause like, all right, so I got this song called Paradise, and it's like an Afrobeat song. So in that I dove into like the Afrobeat world. So and then I like the like UK drill sound, like, you know, like the cause New York rap like that now, you know what I'm saying? So once I start listening to it, you know, I like to see where it came from, and then I just like to be aware of what's going on around me. You know what I'm saying? So I went and looked it up myself, and Stormzy was the name that stuck out to me. And Dave, I see like they rap together a lot. And then once I started listening to Burna Boy, I realized they were doing songs together too. So I'm like, hey, you feel me? Like it just all correlates with each other. And I'm like, and I'm from the States, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I can get a song with them and, you know what I'm saying, bring them, show me how we live over here and vice versa, man, it'd be beautiful. Cause like, I just want to travel the world anyway, you know what I'm saying? So to go somewhere and know somebody in them states and them cities and them countries would be beautiful. And then, you know, I just feel like it will make good songs, because I know I'll make a good song with or without them, and they will with or without me. So together we're gonna make a classic.
Yo, for real, man. For real, man. I love the drive, man. So going forward, man, like what's the plan, man, for this next year, man? What do you think 22 is gonna hold for you with the album and the rest of it?
I feel like 22 finna be like a bomb, you know, like, because a lot of people don't know the work I put in the background behind the scenes, like the Coalition, New Musics, and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They only probably see me post a little video or something, but they don't know those relationships and those people that I met individually, and those, you know what I'm saying, those people that I ate with, or I went to barbershops with, and these DJs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kicking it with them. Like, we done smoke woods or everything together. Like, I personally got a relationship with certain DJs in certain cities because I made that path, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I just want everybody to just get a dose of me, my creativity, and everything. And then I feel like I've been dropping singles. So when I give you the album, man, because, you know, like, you might skip over a song, might hear it one time, and then just it goes in the wind. I want you to have something to ride to for at least a good hour. So if you don't like my singles, you might like the songs that made the album, you know what I'm saying? And you become a fan of me regardless. So I want to give you a inside look at me. I'm doing more shows for sure. I'm out here and out and about, you know what I'm saying, traveling and actually in my city, working it. Like, I'm as accessible as you need me to be, you know what I'm saying, from a fan artist standpoint. But from this, in the same, I'm working twice as hard next year because I seen the progression I got from the steps I made. And I'm only going to follow the formula now, you know what I'm saying? We going to go, I feel like we going to OT, you know what I'm saying? We going harder and hard because I want it. And I promised a lot of people, like, not even like promises, but like I told them, like, I told you so's and I promise you, like, Mom, I'm going to buy you a house. I plan on buying my mama a house off music. You know what I'm saying? My grandma crib, I plan on doing that off music. Make sure my daughter paying off college off music. So I can't get tired.
No, man, that's real talk, man. Yo, man, you're fucking hungry for the game, man. I respect that, man. Tell me about like the music then, like making music. How does a whole track, how do you fuck with a beat? Like, how does it come about, you making a track in the studio?
Well, it depends on the beat. Like, for instance, like, if the beat is like, and it depends on my mood too. Like, let's say, like, I had a bad day. Then when I go to the studio, I'm probably gonna make a song, like some type of song, whether it's like, damn, man, I wanted to make this amount of money today and I didn't. So now I'm making a song about struggling. You feel me? Or I get into it with a girl or something. You know, like I make a song about relationships or something. Or I get in, you know, like, or anything. Like, man, I have flashbacks of sleeping in my car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't too far from that. You know, like we living in houses and beds and now, but it's like we still in the same city in the same hoods. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't that far from it. And then like some beats, like the pop type, Afro type beats, you know, they sing to you. The words come naturally. I freestyle a lot of my stuff, but I do write too. If I'm writing, I'm probably in my mood, like I'm in my feelings, like, you know, and I don't want to be bothered. So that's the leave me alone, throw the beats on top of my head where I could just drown out everybody, you know. But like for me, music just come naturally, so natural. Like, man, I can make a song about disinfectant spray 10 different ways, you know. Like it's just like it's really just I'm melody gifted, like, and that's the blessing that God gave me. Like I got, like, you know, it's just natural for real. So.
Yo, man, you know what's made you, would you say, like have the ambition, the drive, and like the focus that you've got? Like, what's made you stay level-headed and not get caught up in all the fucking madness that happens in, you know, like the hip-hop culture and, you know, losing your direction of getting locked up constantly? And
the people around me doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, man. Like people around me dying. People around me going to state prison, the feds, you know, like it's beef around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's around, like it ain't like I'm not, like I'm in Detroit, I'm directly in the battlefield, you know? So it's like, I feel like the best thing for me to do if I want to make it rapping is stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I can easily get into something right now. It ain't that hard, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, if you know what I'm saying, it's like it's go mode here and everybody on it, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying like I just walk around here like I'm just, you know, like Arthur or nothing like that. Like I'm just this cool, kind of collective and all, but you know, I'm on a mission right now, you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Like I could be chilling on the block, you know what I'm saying? I could be doing that right now. Like I do when I'm just chilling, but like at the end of the day, man, I gotta go to the studio, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what's paying for me to do this and do that and do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why not my homeboys, but everybody else, that's why you want to know me or want to be around me, because I'm rapping. So you won't want to be around me if I wasn't rapping. So let me go rap. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, my mama, man, I'm my mama's oldest child. You know, I got younger siblings that, you know, like I've been telling I was gonna rap since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So they seeing, they still waiting on it. And like I said, like the day I quit, I lose everything I ever put into it. So every dollar, like every outfit I bought, every show I made, every time I went out of town for free, like all of that was for nothing if I quit, you know, so ain't no quitting.
They know critic, man. You know what? You're fucking driving for it, man, and I can see it, man. This project. So, how many tracks we're gonna look on the project, man? I mean, you thinking of putting on this joint?
12 or 14. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is no exaggeration. In the last 2 years, I want to say from 19 to 22. I mean to 20, 21. Last, like, I literally recorded damn near 200 songs.
Jeez.
Probably more than that, like, you know, at other studios, but like at the studio I go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in my email, like, I've been working, you know, and it's just like, it's like a high to me now. Like, when I'm not at the studio, when I'm not going to the studio, I feel like I didn't do shit all day. Like, damn, I ain't go to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Or like I got a little in-the-house studio, so this is my like my writing process based on me coming out here freestyling, recording it, learning the words, and then going to a real studio with better quality and recording it over.
You know, when you what made you realize in your life that you was more, like I say, more than a paycheck, man?
I say 2015. Around 2015, 16, I used to work at this restaurant. It was like a little 4-star restaurant in Birmingham, Michigan. Like, Birmingham, Michigan is like one of the richer parts in around, you know what I'm saying, in the Detroit area. And I used to take a bus there, man. And I ain't just like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't like people telling me what to do, bro. Like, I just don't feel like I'm not no kid, bro. You feel me? Like, and I got a problem with that. Like, I don't like, I take order if it's necessary, but like, you yelling at me for no reason, bro. Man, look, my pops was locked up my whole life. You feel me? So like, you ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I always had that mentality. So when I used to cook, I used to write raps in my recipe book. My chef asked to see my recipe book one day and was reading my lyrics, and then he told me to rap for my rap. You know what I'm saying? I rapped for him. He was like, man, you fucking good. Why you work here? And I explained to him, like, because I'm broke, I need the money. You feel me? And we got into it one day, man, and I ain't like how he was talking to me, you feel me? And it's just, ever since then, it's like, he was like, if you don't like it, you can leave. So shit, I'm like, shit, I'm all right. And then it's like, I started rapping, bro, because it's like, ain't no going back, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no going back. And that's how I feel like with anything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a life, you shouldn't have to redo a lot of stuff. You might go through the same process, similar processes, but I feel like if you doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different to happen, you know, they call that crazy.
Yo, man, I hear you, man. Fucking real talk, man. Real talk. I love it. You know what? CMC Guapo, man. Like, it's been a fucking pleasure, man, getting to know you, man. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing this project. I'm looking to see what you got and seeing your development, man. Seeing what sounds you're coming out with.
Thank you, man. I know, like I said, man, I appreciate you just taking the time out to chop it up with me. You know, like, I feel like, you know, it's been a hell of a journey so far, you know, and it's just baby steps compared to where I'm going. You know, like, I feel like, you know, like, yeah, every time you turn over a rock, you see worms. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always new life under a rock, you know? So, I mean, so basically what I'm saying is, like, you know, I appreciate the steps forward and everything I'm doing in the process. Like, I don't feel like whether it's a small radio, a big radio, a Zoom, actual in person, like, I don't feel like nobody's more important than the next man in my eyes. So with that being said, I try to treat everybody the same. And I try to treat every opportunity as if it's an opportunity, even if it's nothing in it at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what you're going to get out of it, you know? It's like somebody listening to my music for free, you know, and or paying me. Like, you still listening, you know, regardless of how what you're doing, or like, if it's a show or it's a stream. So, like I said, bro, I appreciate you for sure. Like, relationships is important to me, you know, like, regardless of the music, you know what I'm saying? And you took the time out to get to know me. So, you know, I respect that. I appreciate that for sure.
Too bad for some shoes, only worn once. I was running for them boys and I fucked them up. Made your bitch fall in love, only fucked her once. Me and bro boxing, we in stats going punch for punch. I can sell salt to a snail, nigga stupid as fuck. VIP bitches, you ain't fucking, you ain't coming with us. Two type of niggas in the world went to Gary Hutch. Fear guys sitting on my dreads, don't fear them enough. $400 Dre beats and they come in the clutch. Delta got TVs on the flights, don't use them enough. Broke ass nigga, you ain't got flight mileage. Talk to Ching about investing, I got stocks piling.